Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today you can see we're on a Honda Recon. This is a 2014 Recon. This is not the ES, it is the standard foot shift, so this is about, I think, as bare bones as you can get a Recon. Anyway though, this machine belongs to Max Marson. You guys probably have seen him in the other video. It was when we had like the, for one, it was the latest video he was in. And then he was also in the video of like, I think it was titled like sending budget ATVs and dirt bikes. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. He rides this and a XR200R. It is a little bit rainy today, so I'm sorry if I'm not gonna be able to haul on this machine as much as I would, and it's not even mine, so I'm not gonna beat on it too much. But I'll give you guys a good idea of what I think of it. So as you guys know, I do have some experience with the Recon. My grandpa actually owns a Recon. We actually have a video on this channel about it's like most underrated quad, and I actually brought that on a moto track, and that thing actually did really good. Like it got a decent amount of air for a Recon. I mean, these things weigh around 450 pounds, 440 pounds, give or take. So it's not the fastest machine obviously in the world. I mean, it's just a little 250. If you guys are wondering, compared to my 250EX, I'll insert a clip right here real quick. It was from the last video, but I'll insert it. It was just drag racing this against my 250. Mirrors on it, little different. This machine actually stays at a lake most of the time, so he actually is able to ride on the roads up there and stuff, and it's nice to have these mirrors, you know, to look behind you if there's cars behind you or whatnot, to let them pass and stuff. But I'm really thankful for these big fenders compared to my 250EX. They're way, I mean, keeping water out, I mean, I'm barely even that wet. So it's nice to have those on here. So why would you buy a 250 Recon? Especially in today's world where there's so much more, you know, you can get a machine with four-wheel drive, a lot more motor for not that much more money. Why would you buy a 250 Recon? And if you look at the Recon's history, I mean, and why people buy them, it's kind of, some people, it's kind of strange. Some people won't understand why somebody would buy a 250 Recon, and that's okay. But for me, I understand completely about why someone would buy one. They're a machine where not everybody needs four-wheel drive. Not everybody needs tons and tons of power. It wades through water perfectly. No troubles whatsoever with that. It's got enough torque to pull things. It's got a, you know, you can get a hitch on these. It can pull like a little small trailer around. It's got racks. It's got headlights. It's got like the perfect amount of power for anybody to have fun. I've ridden a lot of machines. I've ridden, you know, I have my 250, I've ridden a 300EX, I've ridden a 400EX, a newer model with, you know, pipe and everything. I've ridden a 450 before. I've ridden a Raptor 660. I've ridden a lot of things, and I understand, you know, what's fast and what's not. And I mean, this isn't like, this isn't fast, okay? It's quick, it's not fast. And just because I'm saying that shouldn't deter you from buying one, because not everybody needs something that's fast. You know, they just want something that can get up and out of their own way. This machine does that very well. It's got enough torque to pull itself out of corners. And spin. I mean, I was spinning there. And it's got decent enough suspension where you can take it off a couple feet of air and not worry about it. As you've seen in the video where I was jumping on a motocross track with one of them. And in a world that's so surrounded by like highest horsepowers, you know, I mean, all the companies are having horsepower wars. I mean, we're in the 100 horsepower range of stock ATVs now. You know, that's insane. That's crazy. I don't know how anybody would ever need that much power. And you know, there are reasons for it. You know, people will buy them, but not everybody needs that. And this 250 fits a decent amount of the buyers in the market, because I know 5 people off the top of my head that in their family they own a 250 Recon, and there's a reason for that. And of course they have other machines too. Max, in their family, the Cas boys, the guy with the 150 R2, they own a Sportsman 570, they own 2 Can-Am Outlanders, but yet they still have this, and yet this is one of the most fun quads they have, because it's not so stupid fast where you can't control it. And these machines are so reliable. I know some people are going to complain in the comments about the electric shift models. You know, sometimes there have been rare occasions where those systems can fail. But I mean, not with this model, this foot shift. You can't go wrong there. These machines, nope, barely anybody has any problems with these things. I mean, if you treat them well, you change the oil on them often. I mean, you can't really get more reliable than this. This thing fires up within a couple of seconds without any choke on. And it takes a few minutes to warm up because of its small displacement. And there's something to be said there. There's not many competitors in this market either, and that's why I think Honda, they dominate when it comes to this machine. I know Kawasaki, they had the Brute Force 300 for a while. I don't know if they're still making that. The Yamaha had their Bruin series for a little bit. Suzuki had the Ozark 250, but if you look at it, the Recon has always stood on top in that class. The other manufacturers know this is an amazing four-wheeler, and they're like, all right, well, Honda's got that down. We can focus on building, you know, high horsepower machines. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. Because if I was looking to buy an ATV in this class, there's no other ATV I'd buy than a Recon. And this one's completely stock. It's quiet, you know. You can pick through trails. It's got a nice crack though, even with the stock pipe. It does have a rear drum brake. It's got disc brakes in the front, hydraulics, which is nice. But these quads are they're really good machines in my opinion. I don't think you could really go wrong with one. Brake light and rear storage for you to put things like maps or, you know, licenses, whatever, water bottles. Oh wow, this tree fell over. Yikes. Well, we're gonna have to do something about that. What's so nice about these machines too is they are shaft driven, so that means you don't have any chain. And as long as you change that differential fluid, you shouldn't have any problems with it. Now Recons can be a little expensive, especially these years. I mean, at least in my area, to buy one like this, most likely you're gonna look at around 2,500 bucks. You can pick up an older one for around, you know, 1,500. My grandpa actually got his for about 1,400. His is a 2004 electric shift. So they're reasonably priced, and you're honestly getting more for your money than I think you are when you buy a Recon. You're buying something that will last forever, you know, if you treat it right. But yeah, I'm so glad these fenders are here. I'm just riding in Vans. And am I being a little bit biased to this machine because it is my friend's? No, I'm not. It's because I rode a Recon for almost 2 years out of my life. That was one of the main machines I rode, and I had a lot of experience on one. And I still have access to that one specifically. And I actually at my cousins right now, so we'll do a good ride with them, and we'll get you some action of that machine specifically. But yeah, I think I have every right to say what I'm saying about these Recons because I have experience with them. You know, they're really good. They're really solid machines. But yeah, if you are looking at a Recon, or you're looking at quads in this area, in this price range, in this kind of realm, and you've been looking at Bruins and Ozarks and whatnot, I'm not saying they're not good machines, but if the Recon is something you're considering, I would say go for it. You know, you have every reason to. You won't be disappointed. I mean, this isn't that deep of water. It's only going past the floorboard a little bit. But for a two-wheel drive machine, I have been so impressed. You know, you get a good set of tires on these machines, and I have been very impressed where these things will go. I'll do a quick hot lap on this. It's gonna be a little slow since it is a little wet out, and then I'll give you my final thoughts and conclusions. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Very good machine in my opinion. I've always loved the Recons. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about Recons. Let me know which of you guys own them, and let me know if you've ever had troubles with them, you know. Because I know there are definitely going to be cases out there where Recons have not treated people the best, you know. I mean, that goes for every style of machine. But for the most part, I think Recons are really good machines. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I give this machine probably an 8 out of 10, honestly. And I'm not very generous with numbers. So 8 out of 10 is really, really good in my books. So yeah. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any video requests, we can do a top speed on this machine in the near future. But if you have any questions at all about our channel, let us know. We're growing pretty good now. We're monetized, so that's a really good thing. We're gonna start making hopefully some decent money, so we can, you know, invest in some bigger projects, maybe some better cameras, some better machines, even some little play toys, maybe some pit bikes. But yeah, just let us know what you guys want to see. But until then, stay sketchy. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.